Hello and welcome. In this video, I'll be showing you how Jitterbit can help integrate Cherwell with various other applications in use across your organization. Specifically, we'll be looking at a help desk scenario in which an end user submits a request via mobile app. A case and incident are subsequently logged in Salesforce and Cherwell respectively, and lastly, a Slack message is sent to a duty channel, and immediate feedback is provided to the end user in the form of an SMS message acknowledging that their request has been received. Bear in mind that while this is intended to be representative of the types of integrations that can be built using the Jitterbit Harmony platform, your options are in no way limited to what you see here. We've helped our customers connect to thousands of applications and endpoints, and since we support all common integration standards such as EDI, SOAP, and RESTful web services, as well as standard and custom JDBC or ODBC drivers, even if you need to connect to a system we've never encountered before, we are confident we can get the job done, providing they allow for connectivity via these common standards. So here on the left-hand side of the screen, you can see that I have a visualization of the mobile app that's running on my iPhone. This is meant to represent any app or web form, new or existing, in use by your organization. If I enter my information into the form, along with a message describing my issue, when I click Submit, I should receive an SMS message thanking me for my request, and a chain of integration operations kicks off behind the scenes to log the ticket in both Salesforce and Cherwell, and to dispatch the Slack message. So let's give it a shot. And now that I click Submit, we should see the SMS and Slack messages come through in real time. And there's the Slack message on the right, and here we've just received our text message thanking us for our request. So if we take a look here in Slack, if we click on this case, we're taken directly to the case object within Salesforce, where we can see that information from the web form has been pulled to populate the case, as well as the case comment, and we've got some sentiment analysis running, providing us some information about the comments here, coming back from our Einstein analytics via Salesforce, as well as IBM Watson and Google's AI. We've also set up this integration to use the Salesforce case number as the incident ID in Cherwell. So if we come over to our Cherwell instance and drop in our case number, we should find that we have a new incident that's been logged, and the information matches what was entered in the form and logged to Salesforce. And here you'll see that we have dynamically created the short description as well as the description so that they contain a little bit of information regarding the Salesforce case. We've also classified the issue by providing the service and category type. By now, I'm sure you're wondering what it took to set all of this up. Let's take a quick look from a high level at this integration inside of the Cloud Studio Designer. In this project, you can see we have a number of workflows represented on the left-hand side of the screen. Here we've already expanded our Contact Us flow, which pertains to the integrated experience I just demonstrated. Here in the main part of the designer are our operations that drive this integration. And I'll walk you through the chain of operations briefly so you can get a better idea of what we were doing behind the scenes. So we start here in our contact insert by receiving the payload from the web form, and in the next step, we upsert that information as a new account in Salesforce. We create an account if one doesn't exist, and update the existing record if we find one that matches. Next, you'll see that we call a series of shared Salesforce operations here in this secondary flow represented on the left. And if we click here, you'll see that it takes us to the Insert Cases step, which is shared across a couple of other use cases. And from there, it goes on to insert a case comment. At the same time, this insert cases goes on to call a couple of additional operations, primarily the Plivo SMS API, which is what provided the text messaging capability you saw in that integrated experience, as well as a Slack message as well. And you'll see that each of these are represented here in their own flows, because again, as I mentioned, they can be shared across other use cases or flows based on how they're configured. In the case of this Plivo SMS integration, we've set this up to receive variables as part of this transformation from the preceding operation. And all I mean by that is that we're able to dynamically generate the receiver, the sender, as well as the message being sent in a preceding operation, and we just feed that information to this operation so that it can execute that texting capability. And last but not least, we connect to Cherwell by first authenticating and receiving a token, and then in our final step, we post the incident to Cherwell, again using variables to populate this transformation with information from our web form. We then make our HTTP post, we capture the response as a variable, and then we log that response with a simple script. So to recap, today we walked through an integrated help desk or contact us experience powered by Jitterbit Harmony, leveraging connections between a mobile app, Salesforce.com, Cherwell, Slack, and the third-party SMS API platform, Plivo. I hope this was informative and helped give you a sense of the ways in which Jitterbit can help you integrate Cherwell to other mission-critical applications in use by your organization. Be sure to check out our website or connect with us on LinkedIn for more information. Thanks for watching.